Alright y'all, so today we are going to be keeping it super simple, super easy. It is the perfect time of year for a good soup. So we are doing a French onion soup. For this, we obviously have our onions. We have some beef broth, butter, garlic, salt, some black pepper. I'm using Munster cheese. And we have a couple day old baguette because when it's drier, it can absorb that soup a little bit better. And we have a little bit of red wine. I don't drink, and I don't want to open a full bottle of wine just to dump most of it. I feel like that would be a crime. So you can make fun of that little bottle all you want. But before we get to cooking, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to learn a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to cooking. Alright y'all, so first things first, we're going to start with slicing our onions. I have 5 of them. You don't have to use 5, you can use more, you can use less. Here's the thing with soups. They're really easy to experiment and make your own. Now I was peeling them. Look at this. I don't know if this counts as 1 or 2 onions. I really don't. But anyways. Alright, now that we have our onions prepared, I'm going to go ahead and move over to the stove. Alright y'all. So on a medium-high heat in our cook pot, we are going to melt half a cup of butter. That is a whole stick of butter. Alright, so once our butter is mostly melted, it's getting to simmer a little bit. We're going to go ahead, drop in all of our onions. Then we're going to cook these for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring fairly occasionally. Start getting these cooked down. After about 10-15 minutes, we're going to go ahead, put in a teaspoon of salt. Now we're just going to cook these, continue stirring until they begin to caramelize. Should be about another 15-20 or so minutes, depending on how many onions you got and the size of your cook pan. So I'm going to caramelize mine. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, so I actually could have had to cook mine for about 30 minutes. But once we start getting them fairly caramelized where we want, which is not showing up on my camera, but that's alright, we're going to take 2 tablespoons of our garlic. And now we're just going to go ahead and cook this for about another minute or 2 just so that garlic starts to cook. Now we want to take a half a cup of our red wine just to deglaze this pan real quick. Now we're going to take about 5 cups of our beef broth. Now an ingredient I forgot on our ingredient list was Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to take a tablespoon of that. Now we're going to salt and pepper to taste. Now we're going to bring this up to simmer. And we're going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, so after about 30 minutes of simmering, we're going to go ahead, get our broil preheating in our oven. And while that's preheating, we're going to continue to let this simmer. Alright y'all, so we have some oven-safe soup crocks here. I'm feeding 2, so I'm only doing 2. However many you need, that's however many you need. I also put mine on a cookie sheet just to help with cleanup and getting it in and out of the oven. Now we're going to take our French bread, or our baguette I should say. I have sliced them about quarter inch to half inch thick. I was shooting for quarter inch, some of them are a little thicker. Now we're going to take our cheese. Like I said, I'm using Munster cheese, Munster, however you pronounce it. But Gruyere is a common choice, Swiss, provolone. A cheese in that nature is a pretty solid choice. Now we're going to go ahead and broil this for just a few minutes until that cheese is good and melty. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright, y'all. So we gone ahead and broiled it for just a few minutes until that cheese melted and started to get a little golden on the top. But there you have it, French onion soup. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here YouTube thinks you should watch. And until next time, keep on cooking on.